This would be a good time to ingest some extra caffeine. Late night adventures on the gridiron, and we all know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. Welcome to Hattiesburg, Mississippi, the place they call the Rock and the home of the Southern Mississippi Golden Eagles. As we'll see a team from the American, the Florida Atlantic Owls, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Southern Mississippi Golden Eagles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Florida Atlantic ready to kick it off and get this game started. He'll bring it out. It's Chapman. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The give to the back. Just a pickup of a couple out to the 15-yard line. And the Golden Eagles want to move quickly.
A nice job being capped sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball. No.
He lets one fly deep. Finds a spot down the gut of the knee. Flying down the right side. Touchdown, Southern Miss. He got loose, and it was right side of the net.
Quarterback's ability to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here's the return from inside his 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the big fella. Oh, he's got some space. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
There he goes to the left. He's at the 10. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. Extra point here will tie the game. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback, because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short, and he did the rest of the work.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Southern Mississippi ready to send that offense back onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. catch in the middle. It's Davis. Good pickup, but a little bit short of the sticks. The Golden Eagles can really attack on this second and short. Grabbed in the middle. It's Briggs. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
It's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
Looking to pass. It's Braxton. Finds his man. It's Briggs. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground covered. Pick up the first.
Well, you've seen the last two plays now. This guy's versatility. You've seen why he might be playing on Sundays in the not-too-distant future. This guy can catch the ball. He's a big part of their passing game, and he's a weapon and a guy that this defense has got to be ready for.
And the Golden Eagles with a second and short to keep this drive moving. They'll give it to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. It's amazing how play by a defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series but of a game sometimes.
All you're trying to do is create negative plays, to get them behind the sticks a little bit, to get those sacks, to get those tackles for losses. You see so much stunting in college football up front with the defensive line because you know once you get one of those plays, you got the offense right where you want it.
And he's got his man on the sideline. He'll come up a little short of the first down. The Golden Eagles in the hurry up.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touch. Pass, really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
And the Golden Eagles are on the move. And some room to work. There he goes. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
The Golden Eagles back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Dropping back, it's Braxton. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, the quarterback's throwing from the pocket. He's trying to fit that football into a real small window down the middle of the field, and the defender's hit was able to jar the ball loose from the receiver. Great job.
They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. And the Golden Eagles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
All right, offense has got to be better. You've done a nice job getting the football to this point in the red zone, but now you can't go backwards. You've got to be able to get rid of the football if it's not there, and that was a terrible play giving up the sack.
He might want another play. Going to swing it on second down. Not in lockstep there with the receiver. They'll snap it for the 10th time on this drive, but they need a chunk on third and long. See what they do on fourth.
And I love the discipline on defense right there. Big third down. So everyone keeping their eyes on the quarterback, rallying to the ball, making a tackle. Great team defense.
On fourth down, they'll pass for it. He just threw it away. Couldn't find a man, and I guess at least he saved a few yards of field position.
You know, offensively in that situation, fourth down, you're throwing for it. Everything has to go right, or someone just needs to be able to make a play to keep the drive alive. They couldn't get it done, and now the offense is coming off the field.
Florida Atlantic takes over again, and the Owls offense will go back to work. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Fires to the middle. That's reeled in. It's Smith. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Finds his tight end. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going too.
Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll go to the air on second and short. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And that's the challenge today. A week ago, they failed the challenge. Last week, they gave up 5 sacks. They can't do that again today. This defense saw it. They watched it on tape. They know they're not doing a good job of protecting their quarterback, and already 1 sack on the day.
The short hands, it's Messer. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain.
Really nice job by the defense there. You're trying to force the quarterback to throw the football in front of you and allow your guys to square up and make a tackle out in space. You got to force the ball carrier to do something special after the catch. Not able to do it.
Big man has it. It's a first down and more. Turning it on. Grabs a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's fourth down. You're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
They'll throw it from the red zone. Gets it out quickly. Touchdown Owls. A great catch and run for 6.
And this offense continues to have some success. And I'll tell you what, when it gets down to it and you need a play, they're starting to find this playmaker. You can tell the QB looks for him. That's 3 TDs now in 4 games, and I think they'll keep feeding the big fella.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Troy is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This program has picked itself up before, and it's capable of it again today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Tulsa. Sunbelt, Funbelt. We'll circle back if anything big happens. You should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because...
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. The defense coming up big there, and the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home, and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and it's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
The Golden Eagles have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Rushes on him. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. And the Golden Eagles will try to pin them back with the punt. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Just needs a crack to get a return. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first 2 drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3. Noses ahead to the 30-yard line, a pickup of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Caught near the sticks. It's Platt. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Okay, ready?
Florida Atlantic looking to score from the red zone.
29 Philly.
Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
I like the poise by the quarterback on that play, too, because a lot of times as a quarterback, you see the blitz coming, and immediately you want to audible, you want to try to throw the ball, but he knew that he had a good run play called, and he knew he could leave it on. Heads up play by the QB.
Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Got out of trouble and throws. Grab near the sticks. It's Mooney. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1.
Well, there's an example of the quarterback just creating on the fly, because I think that was supposed to go to the running back on a screen, and he just saw an open guy downfield and said, I don't know, I'm just going to throw it down to this dude. He's wide open. I know it's not how we drew it up, but we'll take it.
Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Southern Mississippi has it back, and the Golden Eagle offense headed to the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job, buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Tackle is made at the 30-yard line, and it'll be 4th down.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Caught close to the marker. It's Metcalf. This senior showed some serious arm strength, firing that one in for the 1st down. On the ground, it's Briggs. He stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
The play action fake. Throwing right. Tosses it incomplete.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit, man, because they've come into this hostile environment. They've quieted the crowd down with some of the plays they're making. They've got a nice lead right here, and they're making it hard for this quarterback to go to work.
They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. Looking to throw, it's Braxton. Throws to the tight end. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
The Golden Eagles will go for it here on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Throws it in. They needed a bunch on 4th down, and boy, did they get it.
And I get aggressiveness. We get aggressiveness. We want to be aggressive. Take shots down the field. First half, they felt like 4th and long. No big deal, and they get it. I imagine we'll get a few more of those.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Briggs. He makes a little bit of headway and is pushed out of bounds at the 43.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
And the Golden Eagles come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Got it behind the line. It's Davis. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on 3rd down. They were banking on the yards after the catch, but that went into the negative column.
And I'm banking on the ball coming out quick. When I'm a defense and understanding 3rd and short, understand they're going to throw the ball really quickly, try to make a play. The defense knew it, broke on the football, made a nice tackle to force a 4th down.
They're throwing for it on 4th down. Can't make the connection, and the defense gets a 4th down stop.
And the offense stays aggressive. They try to throw the football and just weren't on the same page. It was an incompletion. He could have done a better job, I think, throwing the ball to his receiver and maybe making it where it's more of a 50-50 ball where he can make a play. Defense gets the big stop.
Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. With the catch, it's Terrell. At the 35, he's loose. All kinds of room to the right. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Southern Mississippi ready to send that offense back onto the field. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably score pretty quickly.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on. I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
He's missed 3 in a row now with that last incompletion.
Well, the defense is waking up now, right? The first drive, they allowed a touchdown. They were a bit scrambled. They kind of all got together, rallied on the sideline. They've been pretty lights out since. Forced a punt on the last possession. They've now got the offense set up in 4th down again. Great job there. Pass defense, 3rd down. This defense now starting to put it together.
They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. Great place to start for this offense. On the move, it's Terrell. Burns from the tackle. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Caught near the sticks. It's Smith. He's guided out of bounds at the 12-yard line.
I'll tell you, QBs and receivers, they practice these out routes all week long. And you've got to anticipate. You've got to be comfortable throwing it before he gets out of his break, and they executed it perfectly right there to pick up that first.
And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Owls with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air on second down. Finds his big tight end. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in.
Man, this quarterback is having himself a day. Over 200 yards in the first half. It was hard enough for Palmer to get over 200 in a game, more or less in a first half.
Wants to throw on third down. Quick completion on the out route. Touchdown Owls! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And it's not an accident. They're featuring this guy. His second receiving touchdown of the game. That's your job as a coach. Find my playmakers, get them the ball so they can do damage and have games like this right here.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Troy has opened up a can right now, and based on what we've seen, I'm not sure anything is going to change. They're up 14 over Tulsa. Just another week of football in the Sun Belt, guys, where we've come to expect the unexpected.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Back to throw, it's Braxton. Working that left side now.
Well, look, I know this guy is not the biggest running back in college football, but boy, is he dangerous, right? He's so shifty. He's hard to bring down. It's a good idea to get him going in the passing game. Put him out in space. Let's see what he can do.
Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. Wants to go up top on first down. He's going for a big play downfield. Makes the catch at the 15. Oh, he thought for sure he was going to be able to house that one, but a huge pickup all the way down to the 12. The Golden Eagles head quickly to the line. Wants to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Briggs. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. If we're going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll go to work in the air on second down. They'll run the screen. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half.
I don't know that there's a harder position in football to play than cornerback. You know, all the space in the game, the speed of the game, the big bodies out wide. But to be able to break on those short passes and be an open field tackler like that and give up no yards and protect deep, that's a nice job by the corner.
They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. They'll run play action. Steps away to find some room. Touchdown, Southern Mississippi. Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
And they didn't start this first half the way you wanted to. But at least they're ending on a positive note. At least they're saying, guys, we put a drive together. We scored. We need some plays to go our way. But the offense has got some positive momentum, and that is a great thing going into the half.
The AT unit on the field. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point is good. They still trail 35-14. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. As expected, looks as if they'll run it out and go into halftime with
Well, the offense deciding not to get too risky and go in the 2-minute mode. They're just happy having the lead going into halftime.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. And the Golden Eagles will boot it away to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Florida Atlantic takes over again, and the Owls offense will go back to work. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. That'll be a gain of 5 out to the 27.
Here's the thing. Not a great run. The offense has scored a ton of points. They haven't necessarily needed to have a strong running game in this one. Their quarterback right now is just playing lights out, and if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I'd get back to throwing the ball.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. Grab near the marker, it's Smith. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot and the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn upfield, and you saw that right there.
The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Hand off from the shotgun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And I think after that play there, you're seeing how this offense is staying committed to having some balance. They've had so much success early in this game throwing the football, right? They've been lighting the scoreboard up through the air, but they also want to keep the defense on their heels so you continue to run the football. Even if you're not breaking off 60-yard TD runs, you got to have that balance.
And the Owls come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Makes the grab, he's got a first down. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down.
Well, that tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
Trying to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there.
He was not fooled on that one. You know, a lot of times you want to buy space, and you throw this route really when it's off covered. But you can tell the cornerback was up, ready to come, pounce on that screen, and get the tackle for a loss.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He wants it all. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
And his QB's put up a lot of numbers today and had a lot of success, but man, he makes his first mistake. And this defense, they finally capitalize. They get the big turnover and stop.
Yeah, they needed something to go their way finally against the pass, and they get it right there. Now, if you're this quarterback, you got to turn the page quickly. Obviously, they're not going to stop throwing the football. They've had tons of success with this game tonight so far. He's going to be able to have to bounce back from that interception.
And that's a missed opportunity. I mean, he had him open. He could have thrown that football maybe with just a little bit more touch. He had plenty of mustard on it. You could see he threw a bullet. But sometimes when those guys are wide open, you see quarterbacks just, they try to aim it a little bit too much, and it'll come up short.
Leaves it with the back. Can't get it to the ground. Got enough for the first. Nothing but green grass down the middle. At the 40. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Somerville. He shed tackles like a snake getting rid of his skin.
Well, we see the home run on offense, but defensively, we've got to do a better job tackling. You've got to get hats to the football, and then you've got to bring the ball carrier down. Poor fundamentals, poor tackling, help lead that long touchdown.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is good, but they still trail 35-21. You want to see quick strike ability? It was epitomized there. 2 plays, 80 yards, touchdown on the board. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
And you got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn it over. That's a cardinal sin. You know better than that, Jesse. You can't take points off the board, but you got to move on.
You do. I think he just got way too overeager down in the red zone. That
Breaks into the open. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Got his man downfield. Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
The screen, he can go. Heading to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. Ready to try the point after. Man, he didn't just put it on his numbers. If he were throwing it at a front porch, he would have put that right in the keyhole. What a precise pass.
Right in the keyhole, right on the button, right on the face mask, whatever it was. Great throw, great timing. Nice job by the quarterback.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Southern Mississippi has it back, and the Golden Eagle offense headed to the field. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of your defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty dang quickly.
We know about this running back's versatility, and he's made some plays in this game so far, catching the ball. That time, though, he had no shot. Defender bearing down on him. They're able to get the hit and make sure it falls incomplete.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. To throw, it's Braxton. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
And this defense is just simply not playing around. They've got a big lead, and they're not playing big prevent coverages, bend, don't break. They're just going to let this offense dink and dunk the ball down the field and waste time. Third play of the drive, they get a sack. They're staying aggressive, and they're getting after this quarterback.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. With a double-digit deficit here in the second half, they're going to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And the pass is incomplete, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see if the offense gets a reprieve. Trailing by multiple possessions in the third and desperately needing a score, they'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Got his man to the left. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on fourth down.
And they decide to go for it. They decide to be aggressive, try to throw the football down the field. Receiver, quarterback, not on the same page. No dice, turnover on downs.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Throws for the tight end. He's got it. And he's brought down after a nice game. If you like the stats, and I know you do, he's over 400 yards passing now.
Yeah, if they win this game, he's getting a game ball. There's no doubt about it. This guy has been on fire from the very start of this football game. He's just been throwing bullets all over the field.
So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. Offense gets set for second down. The give from the gun. A 6-yard pickup that leaves them with 3rd and 4.
I think if you're the coaching staff, you have to like what you've seen from this guy so far in the game. He's pumped out some really nice runs. Obviously, he's already scored a touchdown. Really nice run there as well. And for me, I would keep thinking about creative ways of getting this guy the ball as the game goes on in the second half.
He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
He was able to make one guy miss, but he had to make 2 in order to pick up that first down. It was a nice individual effort, just not enough.
So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down.
Let's go!
They'll run for it. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
You got to give this offense a ton of credit because they've stepped up big in critical situations. That's the 3rd time in the game on fourth down. They get the first by running it.
Right back to the well. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Off the boot, looking for his man. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. And we're just about ready to go with the final quarter. So we open the final period with a third down play. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver is going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
And it's no good. He missed it. Missed the field goal, but still up by 3 touchdowns and 21 points. Southern Mississippi ready to send that offense back onto the field. The give to the back. Takes it past the marker. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. The Golden Eagles come to the line in the hurry-up. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking downfield, it's Braxton. Fires to the middle. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. How about the big tight end keeping his concentration off that deflection?
And a lot of times you see those contested catches, but the deflected catches, those are just good bounces. Nice job by the big fella continuing to concentrate and see the football. A nice break for that thing to bounce right to.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, you see the defense make a big play there in the RPO, and they're doing it because they're starting to load the box. If you're the play caller offensively, you might want to think about having your quarterback keep the ball and then try to throw it downfield.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Makes the grab. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes,
And here's a fumble way behind the line.
it's so hard to force fumbles. And when you do, you so badly want to get them. You're crawling. You're doing whatever you can to get there as a defender. But the offense fortunate enough to cover it back up.
That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's second and long here. Incomplete. Looked as if he had his man, but just a misfire from this senior.
At this point in the game in the fourth quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the fourth quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
Looking to the big tight end. Caught over the middle. It's Heath. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Might be changing the route. Throws to the tight end. Southern Mississippi.
This guy's an excellent route runner, and he has really good hands. You've got to. That's now his third receiving touchdown. They've only played 3 games. Nobody can cover this guy up to this point of the season.
Here comes the two-point try. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. It's complete to the left. He makes his way into the end zone for the 2, and now they trail by just 13.
Gotta love the execution. Not easy to throw down here, but the quarterback made a good read, accurate throw, and they come away with 2 points.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. They built up some time of possession with that last drive, but couldn't turn it into points with the missed field goal. We'll see if they can put something on the board this time.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Dumps it to the back. Pulls it in. It's Terrell. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with a lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down.
Oh, he's got some space. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down.
This is so interesting right now watching this offense stay aggressive. They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and you're thinking at home, we got to just run the ball and try to bleed the clock. They found something on defense they're taking advantage of. 2 straight completions. I won't be surprised if they throw it again.
Got it in the middle. It's Messer. And he's down after the short completion. He did not make it to the first down marker.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
Second down, he'll throw it. Pulls it in. It's Smith. They make the tackle at the 22. Will give him 5 yards on the play. It'll be enough for a first down.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
Grab behind the line. It's Mooney. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. They've already peeled more than 3 minutes off the clock on this drive as they stand over the ball on second down. Back to pass. Catch in the middle. It's Mooney. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. They have this game in hand right now, but we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. The Owls are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming.
I know that one hit the ground, but you haven't seen that a lot. He completed over 70% of his throws in their last game. He's over 80% in this game. One offensive coordinator Sean Payton used to say, bore me with completions. This guy will put you to sleep.
On fourth down, they'll throw for it. They're working that left side. Makes a catch with defenders everywhere, and now the defense backed up with a first and goal from the 5. And the Owls started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. They'll use the running game on first and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Owl. They extend the lead here in the fourth, and after stumbling early, about to push their record to 3-1.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
And the extra point right down the boulevard is there now, up 20 in the fourth. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, it's gone final in a huge top 25 showdown. Here's how it went down. Michigan came through with a lunch pail hard hat performance, and the end result is an eye-opening road victory. And it's not so much that they won, it's more how they won, and the fact this wasn't ever really in question.
Wants to throw. It's Braxton. Throws for the tight end. It's picked off, and another empty drive. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close. The big INT. Finally, the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they've just closed the door on this one.
Well, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And how do you seal a game? The defense coming up with a big moment. Yes, obvious passing situation. You know they're going to throw it. The big INT, and that might seal their fate.
Here on third down. Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense, then you love this type of game. Both offenses going up and down the field, seemingly at will. Throwing the ball, running the ball. But, David, I feel like if you're a fan of defense, maybe this wasn't your cup of tea.
More defense optional. He didn't really get too much of that stuff, but you know, listen, you got to get a few stops late in the game. You got to get one, actually just kind of one stop because the points that being scored. You got to stop late. That's why you got the dub.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Stepping back, it's Braxton. With the catch, it's Metcalf. Crossing the 30, he's got away. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive. To the air on first down. Fires to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball, man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
They'll move the wide receiver. They just keep firing. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. And the Golden Eagles are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. He'll throw it. Finds the tight end. And the defense wrestles him to the ground. Line getting set on second down. Looking to fire. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Give to the running back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
That is a great play by the defensive end. The most athletic players on the field play defensive end. Yes, you heard me, Jess. Reese, exactly what I said. Great get off. Great job getting the backfield, making the play.
Flying down the left side. The 10. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Southern Miss.
Let's go. Break. Double.
Looking to throw, it's Braxton. Quickly out to the tight end. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33, and that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Caught behind the line, it's Briggs. They use that sideline as a defender and get him out of bounds at the 36.
Defense has their hands full with this one. I know he's not the biggest guy playing the running back position right now, but they know he's going to be catching it too, and they're going to have to bring this guy down in space. In the passing game, they better make sure they get a lot of hats to the football. They've got their hands full.
That's caught. It's Chapman. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Briggs. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. The Golden Eagles will hustle to the line. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Briggs. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. And the Golden Eagles come to the line with a new set of downs. Snagged in the middle. It's Briggs. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Back to pass on second down. Lets it go to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. The Golden Eagles come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Down to the 16-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking for a man, it's Braxton. Gets rid of it. And finds a soft spot. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate, easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on the field.
Looking to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Briggs. They'll Southern Mississippi has it back, and the Golden Eagle offense headed to the field. Going right to work up top. Catch in the middle, it's Keith. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Looking to the big tight end. Oh, got him downfield. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Pass completion moves the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the big fella. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. Quarterback now breaking the field. Grab near the marker. It's Metcalf. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Trying to make, there he goes. He goes out of bounds right at the 15-yard line. And the Golden Eagles come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Looking to throw, it's Braxton. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. After the incompletion on second down, it's 3rd and inches. On 3rd and short, the power run here. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. The Golden Eagles pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Wants to go up top on first down. Touchdown, Southern Mississippi. Snagged in the end zone to give them 6. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection.
I think when you go through these progressions as a quarterback, you want to find the right guy to throw to, obviously. I didn't think he was the right guy. I didn't think he was really that open. And
going downfield for the big play. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got a man, it's Metcalf. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Grab behind the line, it's Chapman. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. The give to the tailback. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
And nice job on 2nd down. Maybe you're expecting a pass, but sticking the run in there, catching them off balance a little bit, getting a big gain, getting the first down.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. And the Golden Eagles have it with a 1st and 10. Back to pass, it's Braxton. Quickly to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Ball near the sticks, it's Chapman. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the first half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football, trying to take advantage of this defense on the back end. They've got their quarterback right now in a group.
Grab near the sticks. It's Chapman. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10.
Everything seems to be working for this offense right now, and if they keep this up, this could get ugly by the 4th quarter.
Trying to find the end zone. Give him 6. Touchdown. motion from the back. Wants to throw on first down. Under fire. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. The Golden Eagles are in the hurry-up. To the air on first down. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit.
Yeah, and I don't know what happened. He didn't look open as it is, and the QB's trying to make a play, trying to force the ball, but at least he threw it where his guy could catch it or nobody could catch it.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Briggs. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. And the Golden Eagles come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Throws to the tight end. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
On 4th down, they're taking to the air. He's got it. First down and more. Gets it down to the 33. They pick up the first down. Got to use their time wisely. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. The offense changing the play. Gets the back moving. To the air. It's Braxton. Fires complete on the crosser. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Throws for the tight end. Touchdown, Southern Mississippi. And they take it in for 6 more.
Let's go. Break. Double, double. Get ready.
They'll start this 3rd quarter with a run. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Really good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. On the move at the 30. He's loose down the left side. Touchdown, Southern Miss. And the route is on. Southern Mississippi ready to send that offense back onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Here we go. Break.
Looking downfield, it's Braxton. Starting to feel a little pressure. Makes the grab. It's Metcalf.
Hey, if you're the defensive coordinator, you might want to start thinking about spying this QB because of his speed and athleticism. He just showed you how he can hurt you getting out on the perimeter and then throwing. If you've got somebody athletic that can go sideline to sideline, that might be a good move moving forward.
And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Fires to the right. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
Well, the quarterback knew where he wanted to go with the ball. His intended target just wasn't open, so the quarterback made sure he put that football in the stands.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Caught over the middle. It's Chapman. Crossing the 30. He's got a lane. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Can't hold on. He had it right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got it in the middle, and it's Heath. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
He's got it on the move. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Southern Mississippi.
Ready? Break. Double, double. White way down.
Might be calling a hot route. They'll start this drive with a pass. Got a man. It's Keith. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. The Golden Eagles want to crank the tempo.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but you've had the success these guys have had throwing it. You're going to see more shot plays. You better change your looks up to try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
To the air, it's Braxton. Release to the back. Caught, close to the marker, it's Briggs. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. And the Golden Eagles will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking left. Touchdown, Southern Miss. And they add 6 more to the board with that. They are stuck deep in their own territory and trying to get out, opening the drive from their own 3. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. He's got it.
There are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the third quarter, but when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out, and that's exactly what they're doing now.
And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
Well, on offense, no doubt, right? You've had success. You're throwing some tutties. Why not keep throwing it? They're going to keep being aggressive. You're going to have to do a better job, though, keeping this quarterback standing up.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
Well, the good news is he did a nice job reading the coverage. He knew exactly where to go with the football that time. Just a little bit too much on that pass. You wonder if that's just nerves. He's got to settle himself down a little bit.
Another incompletion on 3rd down.
You got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. 3rd down, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
The Golden Eagles decide to punt it away. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. Southern Mississippi has it back, and the Golden Eagle offense headed to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Good route on the comeback, and he makes the catch.
Well, I love play callers that want to stay aggressive, regardless of what the score is. How much time is left on the clock, and I promise you this. There are a lot of fans, there are a lot of teams all across college football that are paying attention to what is happening right now.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Robinson will throw. And down he goes. Tried to pick his way free, but the defense stops him behind the line.
This offense is going to have to come up with a plan. This guy, he is an absolute monster, and he showed you all his tools on that sack.
Gonna swing it on second down. And he fires a dirt ball. Man, oh man, would he like to have that pass back. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Jones. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. And the Golden Eagles look to keep this drive humming. Sends it back in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Chester. Turning it on. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. The Golden Eagles moving quickly to the line. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Got it in the middle, it's Morris. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They'll run it from the gun. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Southern Mississippi. They'll send the back in motion. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Looking to the big tight end. That's caught. It's Morris. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Robinson looking to pass. Oh, they're after him. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Clock is under 4 minutes as they come to the line for second down. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Nice gain of 6, leaving them with 3rd and 4.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Reads it, fires complete. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. Going the other way, and he's got room. He'll be stopped. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Pressure coming. Flushed out of the pocket. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that second down incompletion. Wide open downfield. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one. And the Golden Eagles have it with a 1st and 10. Robinson will throw. Under fire. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Breaks into the open. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
Busting big runs like this is a total team effort. Obviously, the back has to find the hole, but you got to have everybody around them doing their job to make it a good play call.
And everybody around them doesn't just mean the offensive line. The receivers getting their blocks downfield is a big deal, too.
It's a huge deal. We always talk about them catching passes, but blocking is so important for their responsibilities.
And that was close for the offense. They try to go wide receiver screen. They're counting on that receiver beating that defender. Wasn't able to make him miss that time, but if I'm on offense, I'm going back to that play later.
He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. They've built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball to the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field. Like it threw it right near the line of scrimmage, but you know I got a guy when he gets in space, he can make big plays happen. Nice decision by the QB.
And the D denied him on 2nd and goal. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. They'll use a timeout with 26 seconds left on the clock. Quarterback may change this route. They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. The snap sets up the throw. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
You've got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you. Put up a bunch of points and win by a lot of points.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.